Hello, Abusianfo. It's a beautiful day. And on this occasion, I want to talk to you about a personality that will help you achieve purpose and fulfill greatness. There are certain key personalities in our lives who are information bearers of our purpose and our greatness. But most times, we often miss these people as a result of disrespect, dishonor, or we don't even regard these people. If you study the account of Prophet Samuel very well, you would realize that when Samuel was a young boy, the word of the Lord came to him on 3 occasions. And on all these occasions, God had a message for him. And he didn't know the voice of God, and he didn't know how to respond to the voice of God. Until the man of God, Eli, taught him or gave him the information or gave him the knowledge on how he should respond and how he should know that it is God speaking to him. God came to the young boy Samuel on 3 occasions, and on each occasion, God didn't give the message he intended to give because Samuel didn't respond the way God wanted him to respond. So it could be that God could have come to Samuel for 20 years, for 30 years, for a long period of time, and Samuel wouldn't know that it was God, and that message that was meant to him would be delayed, and Samuel leaving his purpose of fulfilling his greatness either wouldn't have come to pass or would have been delayed. Because on the first occasion, the boy Samuel didn't respond. So God came again. So God could have been coming. But it took the intervention, the help, and the information from Eli for Samuel to respond and receive the message from God. And that was the beginning of the young boy's greatness. That was when he became or started becoming or living the prophetic life that he was ordained to live. Let me remind you once again that not all your helpers will come wearing suits. About 99.9999% of your helpers will not come riding in a luxurious car or living in a big mansion. Learn to respect everyone and learn to honor everyone. Just like Eli gave information to the young boy Samuel, and it catapulted him, or it gave him the breakthrough to his purpose. It is the same way that there are certain individuals in your life, there are certain people in your life that will not necessarily give you money, but they carry information that will be of help to you in achieving purpose and fulfilling greatness. I want to emphasize on this again, that you should learn to respect everyone. Joseph is my favorite character in the Bible, and I always like using him. If you study the account of Joseph very well, Joseph was meant to be a second in command, right? And it was written that his brothers will sell him, right? And after selling him, he will end up in Potiphar's house, and from there he will go to prison, and from there he will be a second in command. Right? But if you understudy the account of Joseph very well, you would realize that when Joseph was sent by his father to go to his brothers, he met a certain man. And that man told him where he could find his brothers. That man gave him an information as to where his brothers were. Imagine this man that Joseph met. When he spoke to Joseph, or Joseph spoke to him, Joseph looked at his appearance. Joseph looked at how he was, because Joseph was in a coat of many colors, right? And Joseph could look at the man and say that you are not well dressed, you are not like this, you are not like that, you are not riding in a big car, you are not even having a big ship or a nice whatever. Joseph just looked at him and disrespected him, dishonored him, or disregarded him. Joseph wouldn't have known the direction of his brothers for him to be sold into slavery, because the Ishmaelites, or the people that were passing by, that his brothers sold him to, they were passing at a certain time, and during that time, it was that period that those people could have sold him to Potiphar. Joseph could have been sold at any time and wouldn't have ended up in Potiphar's house. But it took information of a certain man that Joseph met, right, that he was able to locate his brothers. That man wasn't the man that sold him. That wasn't the man that accused him of rape. That wasn't the man or the individual that forgot about him when he interpreted his dream in prison. But that man gave Joseph an information that changed his life. I want to remind you that there are certain people, there are certain personalities in your life that are information bearers of your purpose and achieving what? Greatness. Most times we miss these people just because they are not rich, they are not in suits, they are not driving big cars. These people are not in good shape like we expect them, right? You should learn to respect everyone. Learn to respect everyone. Because not everybody will come living in a luxurious life. There are certain people who are rich but will not help you. There are certain people who are not rich and will help you. Not all your helpers will give you money. Not all your helpers will give you a ride to your work or whatever. There are certain people who are information bearers of your purpose. If you learn to respect everyone, if you learn to honor everyone, if you learn to regard and not disregard anyone, you will not miss these people. And one of the effective prayers as a youth in your 20s that you want to achieve purpose or you want to do great things in life is to pray that certain people who are information bearers of your purpose will locate and manifest in your life. Let me repeat to you again. Not all your helpers will come to you wearing suits. Not all your helpers will come to you in a luxurious lifestyle. God himself had come to the young boy Samuel, and God himself was coming to give information to him that would let him begin to live his prophetic life. But God himself didn't speak. Just because there was a response God was expecting from him. So it took Eli to give him that information. Learn to respect everyone. Never disrespect anyone. Don't disregard anyone. Learn to honor everyone around you. You might not like everyone around you, but you have to respect, regard, and honor everyone around you. There are certain businesses that collapsed. There are certain families that collapsed. There are certain bonds that broke down just because of lack of these informations. You are a CEO of a business and you have refused to listen to those under you just because you think you are up and they are down. Meanwhile, these people carry ideas or creative mind that can help you catapult your business from zero to hero. Some people might not be managers, but they have information that can help you do well in your workplace or that can help you gain promotion or whatever. Some people might not be academically good in the class. You don't have to disregard and disrespect those people. Some people might look promising whilst in school, but life happens. So for us, you respect everyone. These people that are meant to help you, these people who are information bearers in your life, in you achieving purpose and fulfilling greatness, you won't miss these people. As always, I'll end by telling you that teamwork is the antidote for poverty.